Hi Glameroon, my name is Clocutz. I'm a barber and I welcome you all to my studio. Today I'm about to teach you a 30-minute step-by-step process on how to give a clean fade. For illustration purposes, I'll be using my guy here. Clinty, you're welcome, bro. Thank you very much for coming. So guys, stay tuned and watch how we do this. For the first step, I definitely have to do this. This is called a neck band. This neck band helps to avoid the skin to skin contact, that is sweat, that is transmitting sweat from one client to another. Had it been we are just to use it without using this man, it's to avoid the skin to skin contact. And this is a cape. It's definitely to help to prevent the hairs from falling off a client's body. So to have a perfect fade, after dressing a client like this, what you need to do is you wash their head. Well, a lot of clients keep complaining to me, why do you have to wash my hair before shaving? We have three skin types, that is the oily skin type and the dry skin type and the combination skin types. Both the oily and the dry skin types really interrupt our clippers. They hinder us from giving a perfect care. So after washing the hair, you are very much good to go. So I'm actually from washing the hair. What you're going to do next is, after washing the hair, you thoroughly dry the water off with a towel like this. Make sure to drain out all the water, let the hair not be moist. Do in such a way that after washing, water will not run into the skin, the client's skin. And note that this towel won't help you until you finally use a dryer. Before starting everything, make sure you disinfect your clippers. If you're a barber beginner, I'll really advise you to take these steps keenly. First and foremost, after washing your hair and drying, the very first thing is a personal conversation between you and the client. What you need to do next is you ask him. Looking at the length of the hair, you ask him, "Sir, do you want to reduce your hair?" So I ask my client, "Do you want to reduce your hair? Should we reduce it up a little bit?" Okay. So you ask these questions that are very, very pertinent. You need to know if he's reducing his hair or not. First thing first, you have to cut your barber line. What we do here, since you say it's 7 step, this is normally what we call pushback. This barber line is to guide me. Make sure you and the client have come to a mutual agreement where you perfectly understand what he wants and the level he wants. It is very, very always advisable to ask if you are to reduce a client's hair before fading, in the sense that if you do not ask and at the end of the day you are done with your fading and the client is like, "I want you to trim my hair a little bit, reduce a little bit," you are definitely going to start back from square one. Because the moment you are faded and the client wants you to reduce their hair length, when you reduce their hair length after fading, you have some funny look whereby you need to start from square one. So it's always very, very advisable to always ask a client if they are reducing their hair or not. Very, very important. That is where your communication with the client begins. So now, after having the desired length, the client desired length, what you need to do is you start your proper fading. So what I do now is I start debugging this line guard one has given me. Well, I'm sorry to say I will not be doing an intermediate or a beginner's fading. but I'm going to advance in the sense that I'll not be going and doing the step-by-step processes of a beginner, because if I'm a beginner, the next step, yeah, I'll do what we call open lever. Open lever will now have guard one open and close, but then I'm doing an advanced so as to save time. You create lines like the burger line and you try to cancel out those lines. They do not look too visible. Let someone not see and notice the lines. Well, like I said, I'm not doing a beginner's fade here. I'm actually trying to rush with time. Rush so as to save time, since that is one factor with a barber, to give a clean and actually a clean fade, to save time and not over waste the client's time in the barber shop. So I've actually understood the steps. And I've actually understood the shortcuts. Okay, there is what we call communication with the client. As a barber, you need to know when a client is in the mood for a communication, in mood to talk with you. So when you've caught his attention, that's when you start making relationship with him. Actually where I am today is not because I'm one of the best barbers. No, it is my relationship with clients. Not even on the second day, but on the first day. When a client gets in, the first thing you need to do is you welcome him. Because I've come to realize that the moment you give client that sense of hospitality, trust me, you are winning them already. I've had clients who come in and because I did one or two things, maybe I didn't do something right, and I realized it, and I walk up to them. I'll be like, sir, what I did, or in cases where you come and I feel like you are not really satisfied, maybe not me, maybe because of one of my other colleagues or whosoever, when I feel like you are not okay, I will walk up to you and apologize on behalf of that other colleague or client. Whoa. Because I've actually been in a circle where I work with colleagues where if a client is not actually satisfied, I feel it, I walk up to them, apologize to them on behalf of that colleague, and the next time I'm surprised they are coming and actually wanting me to attend to them. So in that sense, they actually open me doors and expose me such that I'll be able to shave a lot of dignitaries in the likes of let me start with Godis, Karan Kopis, Kopis, and Alex Ekubu, Iena from Nigeria when they came up for Camille. So it's actually my relationship with them and how I'm very, very much focused and push on how to elevate myself. Make sure as you're blending with this, clipper, the comb now is helping you to know how far you've gone with your blending. That is why it's always very important, as you have a clipper on your right hand, there should be either a comb or a brush on your left hand. The comb or the brush is there to help you to know how far you are going, or how far you've gone with your blending or your feeding. Make sure the client is clean. found some bugs around here. I'm trying to debug them, making it look uniform. Okay, now, well, I think I'm not completely done with my fading since I'm working on time. What I need to do is actually do a calf. I have to trim him. I'm very sure we all know this is the key to barbing. This is the key to hair cutting. You might have a situation where a client comes to the shop for the first time and he spends his time on his phone, ignoring you like you don't exist. But the moment you pick up your trimmer, you start lining it up, that's where he pays attention. That's to tell you that carving is the most essential aspect when it comes to barbing. People are very conscious of on how you carve them, how you give them the lineup. And most barbers are very tempted to always go beyond your natural carving. They want to make it too crispy. Well, what I'm about to do here, it's an enhancer. It's here just to enhance the lineup. The enhancer goes with people who are suffering from the bald head. Call it. People say I don't get bald head. So this is the help of this enhancer. All right, Glameroon, here we have a 30-minute haircut. That is it there. That's my guy.